10 years of keeping the Chesapeake Bay clean. That's how one nonprofit is celebrating awareness and conservation for the Bay. WMAR 2 News' Skylar Henry spent the day learning not only how local groups are keeping the Bay clean, but teaching lawmakers about their work in the process.
Yeah, we've heard this before, ways to try and conserve the Chesapeake Bay, keeping it healthy and clean. Well, U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen spent the day touring the area today, specifically here in Anne Arundel County, both learning how different groups are trying to keep that bay clean and also learning how local businesses are impacted by the Chesapeake Bay altogether.
As the water flows, a new class of advocates for the Chesapeake Bay is bubbling up on a mission to teach and conserve.
And so those in the previous classes, we see them in the community serving as leaders, and it's so wonderful.
Jenna Davis is in charge of the Chesapeake Bay Trust, the nonprofit dedicated to restoring waterways and forests in and around the bay. It's this group, she says, that'll promote the green economy in Maryland and keep the green coming in.
Without a healthy Chesapeake Bay, you don't have a healthy boating industry, you don't have a healthy tourism industry. So the environmental health of the bay is directly linked to the economic health of the state of Maryland.
U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen admits more and more people must learn about the bay's health, if you will, to not only conserve it, but help people understand why it's so vital to the state.
We've got a lot of work to do to make sure that we educate more people about how their daily activities are impacting the health of the Chesapeake Bay.
Activities that can trickle down to pollution and waste, choking off the waterways into and out of the bay. Enough of a reason to plant the seed, Davis says, to as many as the nonprofit can.
So it really is a domino effect. And you know, for many people, it's hard to get a start in a field. And so this program is the seed that they need to sort of kickstart their careers. And quite frankly, whether they stay in the environmental world or they move on to other professions, we think it's great either way.
So again, the goal is to try and plant seeds throughout Marylanders and those throughout the region on ways to keep the Chesapeake Bay clean and healthy for years to come. Here in Anne Arundel County, I'm Skylar Henry, WMAR 2 News.